You mentioned airplane health management. We know that Southwest Airlines is using your technology for airplane health management. How is that helping their health management, helping them manage their fleet of aircraft?
Very good question. Obviously, I got to be a little careful because this is a question on Southwest Airlines, and they may have a little different perspective. So
Okay.
before I answer it, I'm just going to have a qualification that what I'm saying is based on my knowledge of the system and talking to Southwest. This may not be the view of the Southwest guys, so I want to be careful with that.
Okay.
Before we talk about Southwest Airlines, the program that Southwest Airlines is using is called AHM. We use generically AHM as airplane health management, but there's a Boeing program called Airplane Health Management, and it was like about 6 years ago. Boeing came to us and said, "Hey, we got a problem with the 737 aircraft. They don't actually have a central maintenance computer in there like they have on the other aircraft. And we'd like to initiate a program using our data acquisition unit and do analysis of that for the AHM program." And we jumped up. We said, "Okay, we're ready to flow." And that was 6 years ago. And that program has matured to the part where people see a lot of benefit. And now Southwest Airlines got on and they saw a lot of benefit of the program. And they worked with us and Boeing to implement that on their entire fleet of over 500 aircraft. And basically, what they had to do is remove the data acquisition box from the existing supplier. I don't want to name them. And they
Okay.
put a Teledyne product on them. And now they almost have 450 aircraft equipped with Teledyne data acquisition system. So basically, what they do is a program cooperation with Southwest, Teledyne, and Boeing, where the aircraft data is downloaded into a Boeing site where Boeing does the analysis. And what I understand, again, that's where the Southwest perspective is concerned. Just in the first year of implementation, they have been able to reduce the delays due to problems with the pneumatic system within the aircraft by 82%.
Huh.
And that's a number from Southwest. And then that's just the first part of the thing. And they're going beyond that into some of the other subsystems. So you can see right away they got a payback in the first year of operation.
Okay. Um, so as air traffic continues to rise, ACARS networks are getting jammed. Wireless data, what role will that play as far as your technology is concerned in the use of wireless data by airlines?
Again, a very great question. Teledyne was a pioneer in introducing the ground wireless technology way back in 1999, 2000. At that time, the industry was looking at Wi-Fi as a means of downloading data at the gate. We came forward and said, "Oh, we're going to use cellular." And I remember, 1999, 2000, cellular technology was not what it is today. I mean, at that time, hardly you would get 10,000 bits per second. We came up with a system. We ganged multiple channels to get the throughput. We started that off. Airlines didn't believe it, and we had to go from airline to airline saying that, "Hey, here we got some connectivity." And we implemented 5 or 6 airlines on our own nickel. We said, "Here it is. If you don't believe it, we'll put it on, and if you don't like it, just take it off." And that's how the wireless revolution started. And every airline that had our system loved it, and it took off like a rocket. And right now, to give you an example, I believe the world fleet air transport, about 17,000 aircraft, almost half of them have the Teledyne wireless technology. So people have adopted. It's become almost like a standard. The thing with our technology is only works on the ground, right? The aircraft has to land, and then only you can use wireless. And as you know, we have signed an agreement with Panasonic, who are the leaders in in-flight connectivity. That's the other part of the wireless we're talking about. And so our objective in the end is we are able to provide wireless technology not only when the aircraft is flying, but also on the ground that we do already. Now, the advantages of having real-time connectivity are tremendous. You can do ACARS over IP. I mean, as you said, your statement is absolutely right. The ACARS networks are congested. So you can take a lot of non-essential traffic that's on the ACARS network and you can route it through real-time. You can do real-time data streaming. Right now, we always talk about there's an airplane crash or something. The first thing you want to look at is where's the flight data recorder? I mean, we still do that, but with the real-time technology, you're able to stream data and be able to see the data as the aircraft fly. You don't have to wait for an accident to happen. You can get real-time weather into the cockpit and allow the efficiency, as we talked about, fuel efficiency, be able to route the airplane in proper trajectory. Uh, then you can also have EFB connectivity real time. You can do fault diagnostics real time and get the information to the ground station. So the marriage of the ground-based wireless and the airborne wireless, I think, has tremendous benefits for the airline industry. And we're on the forefront of it, and hopefully we'll continue to do that.
Back in October, Teledyne announced a partnership with Panasonic Avionics. Can you give us any updates on that? Any details on what that looks like going forward?
That is a great question, and as a part of your previous question, I only answered a little bit about the other part of the wireless, which is really when the aircraft is flying. So the whole idea about the partnership with Panasonic was to complement our ground-based wireless technology with the technology they have. They are the leaders in airborne. After signing of the agreement, we are sitting down and talking about developing functional specifications for the system. One thing we got to keep in mind is anytime you connect an avionics system with a cabin-based system, there are security concerns. So we have to analyze the security concerns and do the analysis and make sure it's very safe to do that. And then we are setting up an integration platform whereby their system, they got many pieces of their system, and our pieces of our system will be connected so we can demonstrate the capability in the laboratory. And as we are doing that, we're also working with airline partners to be ready so we can do a trial and actually demonstrate the capability on an airplane. We've signed up, we're very close to signing up 3 airlines who have expressed a lot of interest in demonstrating that. So yeah, it's work in progress, and hopefully we'll have some progress before the end of the year.
Okay. Well, we want to thank Teledyne President Masood Hassan for joining us today. Any more information you're looking for on these technologies we talked about, check out avionicsmagazine.com. Thanks again, Masood.
Thank you, Woodrow. Thank you, Avionics Magazine, for having us. It's exciting times for us. It's exciting times for the aviation industry. Thank you again.